distinctive challenges of vet school is, first, being a veterinary student. The students have a lot to learn, and we try to give them some coping skills and provide them with support, whether it be academic or emotional or health-wise. As educators and people who work with the students every day, we kind of have to be attuned to that.
Well, good morning, class.
I have a class with 164 students, and I consider it to be 164 different learning styles. People are either visual, audio learners, read-write learners, or kinesthetic learners. And by doing these various methods, hopefully at some point in the course, one of those methods will click, and that's the way the student likes to learn.
Dr. Masty is with us every single day, answering our questions, making sure that he is teaching us the material like it's the first time he's taught it. And he also makes sure to solicit student feedback throughout his lectures.
We asked you to fill out the evaluation form last week. First off, there was no name spot on there.
So that the way that I teach in the core class with 164 students is vastly different from the way I interact with students in the elective, where these classes are limited to 12 or 10 people. We do things differently, and that's where I use the gamification approach. We'll play American Idol, where they have to tell us about the various structures, or we have a little take on Survivor Island. And so with this approach, the electives are highly enjoyed by the students. I'm going on my 36th year here at Ohio State. Some of the students came up to me and says, "Gosh, anatomy never changes. Aren't you bored doing it after so long?" I said, "No, every class is different, so it's a new experience every time we start up a class." So in teaching students how to learn, once they graduate, they're going to be practicing veterinarians, and they're going to encounter situations that are new to them. But if you can relay, for instance, the anatomy of the horse's digestive tract by parodying a popular movie and making an impossible mission to show the path of digestive through the tract, it helps to build that classroom environment where it's a fun place to learn things.
Dr. Masty has a passion for his students' learning that drives him to continue to try and learn what will work for them, and to learn that both from the students themselves and his interactions with them, and to do his own studies too.
So when we look at innovation and inspiration in veterinary education, I think it means that we as veterinary educators have to look at what we do. And involving the students in that educational process allows us to look at what we do, but perhaps more importantly, how we're doing it. So in my case, I'm always dealing with the first-year students, and they seem to think that I do a good job and will frequently nominate me as their best teacher. I'm glad to be recognized, but yet on the other hand, it's not something that I like to brag about. I'm just the parts guy. I'm here helping students as they're traveling along their dream to become veterinarians,